camera's going to be on TikTok for Violent Supply Unlimited. And he said, I keep telling me to sale, and I'm sorry. $2 off? What's going on, YouTube? How y'all doing? I'm in here praying. I'll be with you in 1 second. I'm also going about to supply so I'm talking to 2 different cameras. Right now we're doing a head clean. What's going on? Really appreciate you guys stepping in. Today, Easter sale, we have $2 off our direct film. Please tap that screen and share out this live. Really appreciate it. How's your day going? Another clean, it didn't come out so pretty. The one has some gaps in it and everything in between. Hey there, checking in from Cincinnati, Ohio. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you. I can barely hear you just because you're sitting on top of my dryer. Right here. So it's extremely loud. But I don't have a camera person. I guess I could sit you guys back here. From Cincinnati, Ohio, huh? How's the weather? I'm right down the street from you. Over here in Canton. Alright. Took you off the dryer. Hopefully we don't knock you over. Last time I had this up, it just fell over. Can you hear me now better? Hopefully. Please have those screens here in this house. Thank you guys for looking in. Today's sale is subs on the direct film. As you can see the vibrant colors in here. I did have a few things up my first video. Right now doing some nozzle tests. The last one that I did didn't look so good. Looked horrible actually. Maybe we'll go back here. What do you guys have planned for Easter? We're doing a big cookout. So I repurposed some old direct-to-film transfers yesterday, and made a custom. I don't know how to knock this off. Guess while we're waiting on that, let me take y'all down from here. Some of them still got some lines in there. So Darlene, what do you do? I know you're from Cincinnati. What do you do? Are you using direct-to-film? Are you doing resin? What type of jobs do you do in the craft industry? Try to clean that up again. Good. Where's everybody chiming in from this evening? Are we on the East Coast, the West Coast?
You're on blast from a fat little kid that got a kick out of life. I never did change up.
Apologies about that. Phone was ringing. Doing a bunch of head cleans because my colors wasn't coming all the way in. Now these ones are crispy, but on this Louis, this is why I had y'all on the tripod up there. Okay, now we starting to come back. Now we starting to look right. Try to print something from there. See if I can bring it all the way back. Print, that's nice clear. Starting to get beautiful here, y'all. I'm talking about the weather, of course. Don't look too bad. Let's see. Yeah, the mushrooms got a little bit of. So right there is what I'm looking at, that test strip line right there. And as you can see, the different colors. Looking at the yellow specifically, there's black in it. Let me know that there's some type of banding issue going on. I keep stopping to do it clean. That was the test right there. It's kind of like we back in there now. Before I was a little bit scared. Judging by that first nozzle test, you can see it almost on the screen. All the colors that went out. The reason for the nozzle test checks is to make sure everything's not banded. To make sure all the colors is uniform. Oh. I know it's upside down, but so all the colors is flawless. No lines. Y'all ask questions. How's your day going today? What are you gritting to? Oh yeah, we all the way back in there. And now if I look at my test strip, the yellow is all the way back in there as well. Can I zoom in? Alright, yeah. See, there's no, the colors is clean right there on that little test strip. Whereas down here, I don't know if my camera's doing that any justice. Hold on. See the color test strip right there? It shouldn't have had that darkness in that yellow right there. And how the black looked like it was coming out. So I'm sorry, I'm using my finger trying to figure out how to show y'all the best way. But it has since printed away. We got smooth lines now. As you can see, all the colors is coming through. So I shouldn't have any banding on the other end. Darlene, I'm sorry I couldn't hear you at first. I did have you sitting on top of the dryer. But now I have you down and you guys are handheld while I'm actually printing. So go ahead and ask questions. I will set you down so I can chop this end off right here. Alright? I gotta set you down. Say what up to TikTok. Today's sale is $2 off direct-to-film for Easter. Tap in. Like you guys can ask questions while I'm on live. I will definitely invite anybody to live. I would like to ask questions live. Alright. That was great. Don't forget to tell them about the sale when you come back there. They're waiting on you. I promised them you were coming. Seriously. So stay here for a second, let that look at that real quick. We're gonna go to the showroom floor. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask them. Can everybody hear me? Whoever's on here, please let me know if you can hear me or not. Because I'm just still looking at the comment that says I can barely hear you. And that was from Darlene Berry, Cincinnati, Ohio. She let me know my audio was not intact. Oh yeah, that's looking crispy. I'm gonna let it do what it do. And we're gonna walk to the showroom floor to look at some of the changes that's being made to the store. Scoop this out a little bit. Alright. UVs, of course. And I really gotta get my camera clean. So the wall's full. That's normal. I'm coming back here just to show you guys.
I didn't know how to. I was always
We expanded the actual wall.
I was like a teeny speck off.
Look at that.
And then I started using that, and I never had a problem.
But Joann's is going out globally, so we ended up grabbing some shelving from them, and we're slowly changing them out. All the shelves. Sorry, I'm going a lot quicker than normal. You guys know the store is ever changing always. So we're swapping out old shelving and putting in new shelving from Joann's. There's a couple of things up in the corner, but there's a few customers in here, so I'm gonna let them leave out. I'd like to see the peg wall over there.
So these are all two. Yeah, the two Eastern ones. Yeah.
So the store will close in approximately 30 minutes. And when they do, I'll give you guys a full tour when everybody's up out of here. I'm going to be printing pretty much the rest of the night. So we on, alright? We live, we going to be lit, we on. Y'all can ask questions. I'm about to post y'all back up on the tripod though real quick, so I can do a couple of things real quick. Ask questions. Let me know if you can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Shout out to Big Brando too. Really appreciate you. Boy, Kendrick came out and dropped a verse that shook the internet, didn't he? So what are we doing for Easter, everybody? Let me know. Drop a comment down below. I'm cooking. I got some of the family coming over from South Carolina. Be at my mom's house, so definitely gonna be off the hook. We might be barbecuing. I know we're doing lasagna, we're doing manicotti, and we're doing barbecue. So what do you guys have planned for Easter?
I looked at Colin's thing and it's back there.
Right. How's y'all day going? You like tapping in with me? Come on. I had this DTF today too as well. Oh,
Right, well.
what y'all gritting to? Up and coming. I had to get off live. It went to 0 on the other one.
Because I'm not on there.
Yeah. It went right to 0. I'm like, okay. I don't be getting some of these lives. They want you to talk. Some of them they don't want you to talk. People just want to stare at you and want you
Yeah, I
to
do
do it.
not know. If I do it, I do a live when you're going, I talk. I have
You
people
talk?
come in and.
Yeah, I normally have people that come in and talk, but I don't know.
Yeah, I have people talk. And there's times I don't have anybody too, so. It's like,
Yeah.
but I have been on TikTok for a while.
Can you please lock that front door? I don't need no
I'm not
surprise.
leaving yet. Well, I tried. Yeah, I'll walk.
No surprise visitors. No, I don't want no surprise visitors. That's nice.
I'm gonna go home and work on my order for money. He's gonna have like a $60 order.
Sheesh.
Making wind spinners and making 20-ounce tumblers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, for parents' store that was made with my other products.
Okay.
So I have to I fill up a good nice square area. So she's like, "What else are you doing?" And I'm like, "Stop."
Yeah. As soon as I get a steady crowd on here, I guess of 5 or 10 people, we'll start talking about Canva buying Affinity.
Right.
Alright, back to the topic of this live is how do you guys feel about Canva? Do you consider Canva a regular program? Do you consider it like a
It's okay for me to have for right now.
Canva?
Yeah, for right now.
Well, they're supposed to be integrating some better design techniques in Canva
Oh, that's good.
and keep the platform free somehow.
There you go. Thank you, baby, for thank you. You too. I got it because I didn't have the money to get Infinity.
Well, that's what I have. I have Affinity everything.
Right.
I love to design them.
But like, I haven't. I was gonna get Infinity so I could learn how to use that,
Yeah.
but I just haven't had the money. So
The awesome thing about Affinity is the one-time pay.
yeah.
Once you pay for it, you got to collect.
You have it, and it's
Yeah.
that's what I want
You know?
because I don't want to give up paying monthly. That's why they don't scam up, but you know, $20 is $20.
Yeah.
But see, I'm the kind of
Anybody that's on here, what is your lives about Canva purchasing Affinity? I want to know. Please let me know. As I am a person that actually, I do designs. So I used to hate on Canva because people would actually send artwork from Canva in here. And then when we printed it, it'd be like, oh, your print is, your DTF is horrible. But Canva, the free version.
See, I have to pay for
You got a paid version? How much did it cost?
$20.
20 bucks for life for
Not
Canva?
for life, for month.
20 a month for Canva? What does this subscription give you?
Gives me AI, all kinds of other stuff, more options than what they gave me in my version.
And you can export any file, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, how come the artwork from Canva looks
I don't
crappy?
know. Again, I don't use it for that.
You don't use them for artwork?
I just use it for like changing something to a PNG, and I change it for. I do
Oh, from
do it,
or from JPEG to
yeah,
PNG?
and then I use it for like sizing stuff, and then I use it for some artwork. Nothing crazy, not for DTF.
Not for DTF? So the question that started at the beginning of this live, well, the newer part of the live, the old live was just me showing this. Is, how do you guys feel about Canva purchasing Affinity? What's going on, Real Right? Canva purchased Affinity. And like I had just said, we were all dogging Canva. Well, I was at least. I ain't too proud to say I wasn't. Because it was a direct competition with my little Silhouette. But then I figured out Silhouette wasn't really, you know, it wasn't in for nothing.
I
So
don't like Silhouette.
my brother from another mother, you guys always hear me say to seek, is always talking about Affinity and the different plugins that he has. Mind you, we have Adobe Illustrator on that computer, but I can't stand it. I don't know.
I don't
it's
like it.
more difficult to learn Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator. They make it more complicated than it needs to be. Where I think Affinity dumbs it down. I think they dumb down the buttons. Then with
I like
Canva
something
joining them, but with Canva joining them,
Nobody, I had to have my kid teach me on some stuff because he's the one that's taking that in high school.
yeah.
See, that's different. He did.
How's the weather, Real Right, Real? How do you feel about Canva purchasing Affinity? Because this was like, I got a couple things I want to talk about. I want to talk about Puff Daddy being all over the news.
Oh, God, here
What's
we
up with
go.
Puff Daddy?
God.
Puffy, take that, literally. I want to talk about Canva purchasing Affinity and then the warm weather. And whatever you guys are working on today. What are you gritting to? You ain't see all that news everywhere about Puff Daddy? Everybody getting...
What's up with Puff Daddy? I haven't heard all of it.
What did Pat Williams say at the beginning of the year on that interview with Shannon Sharp?
I don't know.
2024 is the year truth will be exposed.
Oh, yeah.
And Lord, have mercy. If I was one of those gossip channels, you know.
No,
So
I saw, like, dude, I got up one morning and I saw Cleveland, but Valley View was on fire by the bridge. I saw the other Baltimore bridge.
The
falling
Baltimore
down.
Bridge getting took
I
out,
was like,
which is crazy.
Yeah. And I'm like, is it over? Is the world coming? And all these
Well, these are
bridges.
signs of times of the end. You know, it's what we've been told about since we've been children.
I know, right?
All right, y'all. The reason I'm showing you this DTF right here is banding issue. I'm not too sure if you guys can see that. Hopefully you can. I'm not sure about my Samsung, but there are some feathered lines in there. That's banding. That's a no-no. All right. Sometimes it is because of the printer. A lot of the times it's because of some of the stuff you guys be sending in. Not you guys specifically on this live, but customers be sending in. And it be Canva works of art. So that's why I'm, I just want to know. It was a nice way to slide that in there, though, right? But yeah, if you can look at this image, you can definitely see some feathering of the lines, aka some banding, which is horrible. Horrible. Puffy been a bad boy. Oh shit, that's why I got the read, so I don't know, let me go down.
It's like nobody can get out of trouble anymore.
Yeah. Puffy been telling him to take that real right to goofy. Okay. Real right traffic messed up out my way because of bridge. Dang. Salute to Be More. Yeah, shout out to Baltimore. I know I was just clowning on here and talking
bridge.
Crazy about camper or whatnot, but that bridge, man, rest in peace, y'all. That I hate to hear about catastrophic events like that. It just it's really like, what was they doing?
Dude, I want to know
Do anybody
checking that bridge.
No, yeah, like that's what I'm trying to figure. There had to be somebody that was supposed to be watching out for stuff like that.
They check them to make sure they're still solid.
Yeah.
That one just like whoop.
I know last night before I laid down, they said they couldn't find over 20 people.
There was a guy with 3 kids they can't find. He was in this
Guy with 3 kids, yeah. So salute to Be More right now, man. Prayers going out. It's after hours.
We got a few minutes.
How do you order samples of your work? You can email me, Mike Tees, MikeTees 223 at Gmail. Or I'm on Instagram. Shoot me a DM and we'll work something out. I not only do direct to film, I also do UVs.
If there's a lady who wants to do UV, but she won't make it here until 5, can you put it outside?
I'm gonna be here, so I'll just be checking for.
Okay.
I don't want to set it outside.
Want her to knock on the door?
Yeah. My fault, y'all. The store is still open a little bit. Customers are still coming in. Although we're getting ready to close. Traffic messed up, Carol Salute, or Darlene Berry, how to, yep. DM me on Instagram. The container ship lost power and couldn't drive the ship away from the bridge. Wow. See, I didn't know this. Can you repeat that? My Gmail is MikeTees, MikeTees 223 at gmail.com. MikeTees 223 at gmail.com. I don't know why I'm taping this up. While I was showing them some of the problems with banding. A lot of folks don't know what that is. So we got an update, Jen, on what happened. I'll tell you here in a second.
Am I up here now?
No,
the
update on the bridge.
Oh, yeah.
So this is what happened. The container ship lost its power and couldn't drive the ship away from the bridge.
Yeah, I noticed that. But then the other part, if you look at that one part of the video where it collapsed, there's like fire like on the top of the bridge.
Already?
I saw a video that said that. Whether or not they did that themselves as the video.
Wow.
But it looked like something when it broke. Like it was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then you got so many conspiracy people out there trying to mess with stuff like that. You never know.
That's dude. Alright.
Here's this lady's order my son.
Set it right there. What's her name? Katie?
Harper. Amy Harper.
Amy? Oh yeah, okay. Alright. Big Cat. Brody, I thought you said we was gonna get another hat press video live. Got it. What do you want a hat press video over? I might have said it, I might already have put it out. I've done a lot of hat pressing videos. Or it hasn't been edited and put out. Big Cap, let me know what you're talking about. I actually got a stack of hats over there, and I got some. Don't make me mess around and plug in that Racoma over there. All right, and try out some of these DTF transfers in here on one of them blank hats over there. No, ain't no ham on there. It's all turkey. Look, the wife went and got it for me. It's turkey, cheese, and lettuce and all that extra stuff. She's not playing. Real right, the ship lost power 3 times before it hit it.
Is it what?
It lost power 3 times before it hit it.
Yeah, I saw that.
All right, Marquis C. Jones, appreciate you tapping in. Greatly appreciate you. I'm in here in the lab printing up. It's a print day, so definitely gonna be printing, chopping up orders and talking with everybody. The topic of discussion, well, there's a couple of topics. We're talking about Be More, sending our prayers to Be More right now, Baltimore, that bridge. How does everybody feel about Canva taking over Affinity? Does that mean anything to you? Oh yeah. And then the third topic was about P. Diddy, bad boy. Real Right made a Real Right made a great what did it? Real Right said something on here to have me tickled. Hey. He said Puffy been a bad boy or something. We know you been a bad boy. Something crazy like that.
Yeah,
you should have nice privacy colors like that. Look at that. The colors. I was banded in the beginning, and I seen it banded in that mushroom right there. But as it progressed with the print, you can see it went out. That's why sometimes we just run a straight job, you know? Yeah. So as I walk away from the camera, it's just to roll up the end of this film and make sure that the artwork is looking the way it's supposed to look. Now, some of this stuff is questionable. I don't know. Like when folks be knocking out certain colors, it be very questionable. You haven't uploaded, I know, because I'm in the process of purchasing a cap press. Hold on, I jumped over a bunch of comments, y'all, to get the big cap. But anything you want to press, I'm watching, trying to learn as much as possible before I get mine. Okay, big cap. I will definitely have to bring out another follow-up video, brother. If not, it's in the process. So I'm a DTF printer by day, by night sometimes. I'm a UV printer by day, by night sometimes. Then I'm making designs and I'm pressing shirts and I'm trying to edit videos, which I'm only one person, y'all. Give me a little bit more time. I promise you.
He's worried about P. Diddy.
I'm not worried about P. Diddy. Ain't nobody worried about P. Diddy, apparently. You see, he hopped in a plane and took off. He wasn't worried. He left. Darlene Berry. Ryan B says, bad boy for life. Yeah, bad boy. Darlene, I found you from a YouTube video from Big Brando mentioning you and a few others that do DTF. Salute to Big Brando, actually rocking his hat right now. Put this on the side of it though. But yeah, big time supporter. Alright. See you later. Big time supporter of Big Brando and the brand. He's been sending gems for years for everybody to, like, I don't know, he dropped so much free game. Anybody that's been following him for years should definitely be ahead of life. That's for sure. MJ, absolutely no comment, okay? P. Diddy, laugh out loud. He has that word did in his name, yeah, so, you know, he did something, laugh out loud. That's a great way to put that. It's been a lot of different topics that came up over the last, actually since the beginning of this year, y'all. And if folks ain't paying attention, I urge y'all to pay attention right now. I was watching A-Dub a couple of nights ago. I actually watched the live, then I watched him again when he was talking about the whole printing game. As not as in the game, but the whole way that the industry is shifting. And you see a lot of bigger companies doing a lot of different things to consume a lot of the extra profit that's being made by the smaller folks, which could be it can definitely be an issue. But I urge everybody that's out here that's small that should know this. You guys need to learn as much as possible. Never stop. Stay consistent. I don't care if it is the smallest of things that you do. Make sure you do it and do it to the fullest. Because at the end of the day, nobody can replace originality. The way you think, the way how you make your commercials, the way how this is simple as this camera being set up at a crazy angle. Y'all can't even see it over there printing. But everything is unique to each certain person. So don't lose that, you know? I know, Big Cat, not you telling your press machine, take that. Yeah, for real. That's horrible, but yeah. Even Diddy scared of Diddy. That's why he changed his name to Brother Love. Real right, you got a point there. That man changed his name like 52 times. About 11 times. So you'll have that. I don't know exactly where we should go right now with the conversation, but I've been consuming it all in. Even my filming has changed. My lives have changed. A lot of differences. What are some differences you guys have noticed? Are you thinking that maybe the bigger companies are trying to consume the smaller, small business companies? Are they trying to take over everything? How about Canva and Affinity? No one said anything about that. The reason it's so important to me is because Canva is a free design app on the phone. A free design app, which one of my co-workers here just said that they have Canva, and I asked them did they have the free version or did they have the paid version, and they said they have the paid version, which is $20 a month. I didn't know Canva was that big, but then Canva has brought on other companies as well, such as Pexel and Pixbay, I believe, which is all on Affinity. If you don't believe me, go look this stuff up right now. This is definitely a big conversation. Everybody is talking about it. I just need your guys' opinion on it. Ray, I hope you know what you're putting this on. It's a little bit crazy, man. Second, I'm about to do a nozzle test, then start another job, but I want to show you guys what some knockoffs look like. Which ones I think they look pretty horrible, I don't know. I'll show you right now. I mean, he knocked it out, the person that did this artwork. It still doesn't look that good. Big business is peeping our grind and trying to duplicate it. For sure, for sure. Oh, that don't look bad. That does not look bad. I mean, we got a little missing line in the magenta up there. Bring her down. We got a gap in the magenta right there. And the white is so translucent, you guys barely can see it. I know I can barely see it, but still on all fronts. We're gonna go on to the next job. Do you think we should switch up the way that we do things? I'm just asking questions just to engage in conversation as far as the print industry go. Our likeness has always been stole as far as it comes to creativity, creating things, or maybe putting something out on the market. That's always taken like 2.5 seconds. That's for any creator that's out there. Let me line up a few jobs. Actually, we'll print them too. Big Cap got the paid version. Okay. So what's all the features that you get in that paid version of Canva? And how do you feel specifically about Canva taking over Affinity? They sure are. So is Wally World and Amazon. Yeah, Darlene Bear, you got a good point there. I know we was taught a lot of things when we were younger, but I was taught Monopolies is what stuck out in my mind when, ooh, that is horrible. I mean, but hey, that's their artwork. But good God. Somebody gonna be mad at them jagged edges. I mean, at the end of the day, though, it was gonna happen. They steal everything from us. I get that. What could we honestly? What can we do about the bigger companies taking from us? Like, where do we turn? All right, so y'all please like this live. Let YouTube know that we rocking with each other. I like how they have the new lives. They almost got it set up sort of like TikTok and Instagram, where you can just like scroll and keep going through other people's lives, which I think is super dope. Super dope. I need everybody to try to hit that LA on my hat real quick. I'm gonna stand still. Hit that LA. Take your finger and try to hit that LA on my cap. Let me see if I can do it. Nope, I can't do it on my end. Y'all could do it. They sure do. Real right equipment, yeah. So when it comes to a lot of this other stuff, UVs and being able to utilize these different DTF films, I've been trying to preach as much knowledge as I can to those that's out there, because you can take anything and make a business out of it. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You can honestly make a killing doing what everybody else is doing, but staying in your own lane. Well, Mike, how do we stay in our own lane? Let's just say you're doing UVs, for instance. We'll take these shot glasses I was just staring at. 2 and 2, that's a set, right? Well, this could just be a set of 2. I'm going to utilize this and I'm going to make me some profit one way or another. Now, is that to say that Dollar Tree is going to stop selling their little shot glasses with something on it, or the world is going to stop and everybody's just going to come to you? No. But you will be making yourself a stream of income. That's $1 million question. It is $1 million question, real right, for sure. Some stuff, it hits my brain and it stays stuck there forever. There's a lot of different events that we usually attend. I should say t-shirt influencers and, people that's in the print industry. Some of those events ain't happening this year. Is it because of last year? Is it because the year before? Or is it because they're switching it up? They're trying to come at us with new plans? Like, what's really going on? And guys, if we are not paying attention, we'll get left behind. I'm trying to see who this is. I think I know this person right here. Dirty 330 Fabrication. Okay, yeah. That's a welding company. Big Cat. It's great I can give more people access to my site for edits and those nicer features that's typically locked. We're talking about Canva, me and Big Cat here. I'm just reading his comment back on it. Are awesome, and with the business move, I don't see nothing wrong with it. It's a win-win in my opinion. I think so too, Big Cat. I am definitely on board with it. I think that it's definitely a good move. It goes to show you that just because a company is small or starts out with a free version does not mean that that's not a multi-billion-dollar corporation already. They might just be testing the waters. Hence the reason we're just now finding out Canva's buying Affinity. It wasn't the other way around. I guess it wouldn't have made the headlines if it was Affinity buys Canva as much as it is as Canva buying Affinity. To me, that's like Silhouette Studio buying Adobe Illustrator. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Does that reason work at all? I'm sorry, it's after 5. I'm not answering the phone. It definitely gives people where you don't have to learn as much. All right, hold on, y'all. I got a customer. I'm going to be talking to the customer, so give me a hot second. She ain't going to know the camera, though. Hello, I didn't see you. I was like, I heard.
Yeah, I just met. You didn't know me.
Cool.
4159.
Amy? Yeah, I don't answer the phones. Or we don't answer the phones after 5
Yeah, I
here.
figured. I didn't call.
You didn't call?
No. I just now knocked. But I
Yeah,
called
yep.
earlier.
I told her, said,
Okay.
if she knocks, I'll come. But if I don't hear no knocking. All right, 4159. Here you are.
All right,
You have a wonderful day.
Have a good one.
Yeah. All right, let me lock this door back. Because I'll be back there printing and running my mouth, and it'll be like 52 people in the store. All right. Kind of lost train of thought, but oh yeah, I think I said it's like Silhouette buying Adobe, which would be crazy. No. I was talking about the print industry just changing altogether as well. If you've been in the print industry for, I say, the last 4 to 5 years, you'll see some significant changes in the events that's happening, the clicking up with certain folks, some companies not being as active as they were. Just a bunch of differences. Can any of you guys point out any of those differences? Maybe something that I'm not hitting on. Alright, just make sure I'm being banded. I would have never took Canva to be a heavy hitter. Like, I know it was a powerful tool, but dang. By the way, I'm rocking a shirt that I repurposed yesterday. I actually made out of some direct-to-film I had lying around. So, just put some powder on it on accident. Did y'all see it? Hustle University, my little grizzly bear. It's almost time for some music, y'all. So what are we working on? What do we got going for this weekend? Easter is coming up. What are we doing for Easter? Before I get up off of here. Hopefully everyone's chilling with their families. DTF, oh jeez. Ruben, another one that made a great video. This one was on Instagram. He was talking about people complaining about the smells and the stuff. I actually had a show, my brother and I, on Squad Creator Podcast, and one of the Squad Creator Podcast episodes, we directly spoke about the safety as far as fumigation goes, messing with direct-to-film powder, it cooking in the oven and all types of stuff. I say all that to say this. When Ruben said that when you heat press HTV, there's the smell that comes from it, there's some smoke that comes from it, he was like, no one was concerned about that. I think he even went as far as to say is sometimes when the heat press itself comes on, there may be like a smoke or a smell. No one talks about it. So why were we making such a big deal over the smell of direct-to-film powder and people handling it with their hands and stuff? I just think back to all that. Alright, babe. Just stopped in the middle of my print. Are you done? Yeah, we're done. But to get to what I was saying, it was a big thing. I was genuinely concerned. But now being around it, I guess no one really is going to know how it affects people until 10 to 20 years from now. So we'll all know. In y'all opinion, what do you think? Oh, yeah, that's another good one. We're going to keep her moving. Printing is printing today. Alright. Got another comment from Big Cat. Hold on, I'm about to read it out loud. We're going to try to do, let's try to knock out one of these big boy prints. Alright, Big Cap says, that's like if my business is stagnant and a company decides to purchase, if the price is right, then they can buy and they can buy most of the time. We always thinking of starting something new, and that's a head start. I get what you say in there, for sure, for sure. My thing is, I just didn't know Canva was that big. Maybe I should have paid attention. Maybe we should have. I mean, no one ever knows. Sometimes your best move being silent, like that, was a heck of a move for Canva. I bet those they turned Melanie Perkins, CEO of Canva, down over 100 times. Regret it now, for sure, for sure. Yeah, yeah, that part. So it's a lot of greatness to come from this partnership as well. One thing is just in the future, I paid like, how much did I pay? $114 for everything, right? And I was getting ready to do it 3 more times over because I did not realize that I had publisher, I had photo, and then I had affinity design. I didn't realize I had all 3. I thought I just had one of them. Here I had to go download the other 2, you know. I was going to pay $114 3 times, so just to make sure that I had the program. Now, is Canva going to turn or flip the program completely out? It is easier to use for people that's using cell phones. I will say that. I can make a thumbnail for a video in like 1 second on Canva, and I've done that several times. However, the thumbnails for me don't do well. I'm always showing my face, I guess, or I'm always doing like some type of pose, like with my hat or something. I don't know, and people are just used to that. So thumbnails really, I don't think they affect my channel one way or another. I've heard time and time again that they have. But now will all of that affinity resources be at a fingertip? Will we be able to access all of the affinity things on Canva now? Mike, I'm still waiting on my button press. Dang! Bruh. That's wild. That's real right. That's almost unbelievable, man. We need to get on the horn and talk one day, bro. I don't really want to, you know what I'm saying? We on here, so even though I don't have that many eyes looking at me right now, at some point in time, there's a lot of eyes that be on me and the stuff that I say in my channel. Since some of the times while my lives just disappear and they go into the back channel. But that's wild, man. To win something for free and never receive it after being told that, you know, it needed to be said several times throughout the program is wild. It's beyond me. My bad, real right. I know every time you tell me about that, that's all I can really say. Best believe me, if I had it, you would have had it. For sure, for sure. No, they know. Yeah. Yeah. But it's a difference in a person knowing, or people knowing, or a company knowing, and actually exposing. Bling, bomb, vault. Don, you done changed your whole name. And I see more of your eyeball now in your picture. What is going on? Michaela, how are you doing? How is the weather? Prayers out once again for Femore. That's what we were talking about. We're also talking about Canva taking over Affinity in its whole entirety. And we also talking about Diddy. But I'm done talking about Diddy. Did he do it or did he done? I don't know. I just was talking about all the relevant conversations that has been had over the last couple of days. Oh gosh. We got Weasel by Kickstart for 200 smackaroonies. Oh my god. Never again. I know that's right. Sheesh. Darlene, I want to learn how to design and just getting my feet wet, so to speak, doing vinyl and purchasing DTF. That's a great way to go. You know, I learned how to do everything by messing with vinyl. It took me a long time to get off vinyl and go to direct-to-film, as I was definitely an advocate of not jumping into the direct-to-film business But yet, here I am printing. There's advantages for both. Definitely big advantages for both. There's some disadvantages for both too as well. With vinyl, there just tends to be a lot more because people don't typically know what to do with vinyl. If it's outside cutting more than one color or doing a complex design, such as layering with a bunch of different colors, a lot of folks get confused and they complain about that. Not me. I love vinyl. I love HTV. Always been a heat transfer vinyl person. And now that I have DTF and UV, you don't think I'm mixing everything together? Definitely am. I'm gonna come back to the camera, y'all. Just gotta check these prints, make sure I ain't got no bending, and then need to check my powder, my direct to film powder, which we were just talking about. Pull there, slice it up. I'm coming back to the camera, y'all. I ain't forgot. This was running my mouth for a second, so I gotta make sure all is all. All is well, I should say. I still need to hook my hook it up, Michaela. What is you doing? Or you can ship it here. Look, what you got? You got the Pro Color, I think, if I remember right. I will put that thing to use. I used to be scared. Now I ain't scared no more. I'm in here printing in with the. I'm in the trenches. Don't you hear me? Yes, please hit that like button. It helps. It lets YouTube know that we're rocking with each other. And it's getting ready to be warm outside again. I love it, I love it, I love it. So a couple weeks ago, y'all, went to this cabin, which you might have seen on my TikTok and everywhere else. And the cabin was in the middle of bear, what was it, like, it was this whole theme of cabin, log cabin centered around bears. And I loved it. You know, me being a grizzly bear and all. I thought it was awesome. The whole thing is there's real bears out there, though, black bears. And you can get mauled walking around at night trying to take the trash to the trash can. It actually had happened to a lady a couple months ago, right around the cabins where we were staying. I don't know what she thought. She went outside on a late night trying to take some trash to the bin. They heard some commotion. It was over from there. Gotta go. All right, darling. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you for tapping in my live. It means the world to me whenever you guys tap in, whenever you guys hop in. I know I haven't been regularly going live. That's because I've been busy. This thing right here. All that. And most importantly, we just bought an old Joanne store, right? I hope that is not, see, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. Y'all see me in the back working. Somebody in the front lurking. Alright, we did a buyout. A closeout buyout of a Joann's. And bought all the shelving. So we're getting ready to change all the shelving in here. It's going to look something like this. We also got another spot for the direct to film and the UV printing, which is all coming in the coming months. You guys are hearing this first. I didn't want to disclose. I just wanted to show you. But I might as well tell you. So this is going to be where people pick up all of their UVs and stuff like that and already processed transfers. This whole operation will no longer exist back here. This wall will come down and this storefront will grow back to the normal size that it was before all this stuff got put in here. And I will no longer be here. Not all the time anyway. I'll come in and check some stuff. But I'll be at the new location. MJ, I appreciate you as well. Don, I'm proud of you. Even though we haven't got to formally meet, and I tried to get you on Squad Creator Podcast a half a billion times, I know you over there doing great things. And that's all that matters. As long as we keep it pressing forward, y'all. But really, if you come on, because I'm going to leave this live up. I didn't really say nothing too hard. I don't think. Hopefully. We'll relook at it tonight and determine that. Canva buying Affinity? Is that something that concerns you? Drop a comment if you're watching this team replay. To me, that's like Silhouette buying Adobe Illustrator. I know it sounds crazy, but it could happen. Anything could happen. That could happen for sure. To all the folks that lost their lives and the families that's going through it over there, and be more, prayers up. I did do a lot of joking in this live. I did do a lot of laughing in this live just because of the comments. But that happening over there, that bridge getting knocked down, that's a catastrophic event. Prayers for the family on that. So where you going to put your large equipment? In another spot to be determined and revealed here at a later date. Another bigger spot. And we're going to add a couple more machineries to those machines. So scaling up, it looks like going up. But we also, the reason I said the laughing part is because we were talking about Puff Daddy and Bad Boy and all of that. That stuff's wild. To get some of the pinnacle of your life and to some of the places where people go in their life, right? You could be an average person and live an average life and do average things and be okay with that. You're happy with that. To be a conglomerate or a mogul is something entirely different. But what was once told to me, and I'll always keep hearing, is the more money you got, you can only buy so many things. So many things that entertain you. Anyway, this is for the mega rich. So once you get past buying that new car, you get past buying that big brand new house, you get past buying all the DTF machines, you get past buying this anything that you want in this world, they start using their money to buy things that they shouldn't be buying, doing things they shouldn't be doing. And like I said, this is hearsay. I'm just speaking from my point of view, okay? A lot of times, folks don't look for donations, especially to make it rich. I know a lot of rich people. They don't be looking for people to donate to unless it's a benefit to them somehow, some way. Yeah, I could put you on. I know in 20 years, if I set you on a fixed loan and you paying me back, I'm going to make exactly this much interest off of you. Them type of conversations. Or it comes to the point where, I just said, people buy stuff that you're not supposed to be buying. Either way, prayers up. I have a blessed day. I'm getting ready to knock out all these orders I got. No, I didn't even really show it. I got about 60, 70 orders. Some of them large, some of them small. I greatly appreciate you guys always joining my live. If you have any questions, please drop a question. Your boy is eager to answer questions over the direct to film because I had a lot of questions. And I feel like if you don't ask those questions, you'll never know. Y'all take care. Have a blessed one. Peace. Thank you again for joining the live. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Hit that thumbs up. Share, like, and comment.